a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. Well, you gotta keep it G, man. It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. You gotta keep it G, man.
What's happening though, man? It's Mr. Ben Bracken, Fig Newton, representing this fast lane shit. I'm letting y'all know to go tap in with the homie G2Bs, Bill Blast over there with that Gconnet show. Generation Conversation. Good game, good feed. Go on over there and get your belly fed. Yeah, most of all, like, comment, and subscribe. Let the homie know I sent you. Whoa.
What it do, folks? It's your boy G2Bs, and this is Generation Conversation Network, better known as Gconnet. And today I'm having a conversation with the little homie Nino B, Your Damn Music. What it do, young Nino? What's the word, dog?
They got me blast, man. You know, it's been a while, dog.
Yeah, it has, man.
I like what's going on, man. You feel me?
Yeah, you've been living life for a minute. You've been off the, you know what I'm saying, off the media line. What's been up with you? What's been going on, man?
Oh, man, you know, shit was going good, man. Nigga fucked around and, you know, chasing that dough. And then, you know, all these niggas in the streets put people's names and shit. You know, nigga went on the run for a little bit. Then finally turned himself in and did a little time. Then, you know, my other really, my gladiator, he had to go do some time. So once the nigga got that little joint, you know, nigga had to come back and get his family straight, get his bag straight, and make sure shit was cool before nigga focused back on the music for a minute. So just been trying to stay steady and focus and, you know, back on the shit, but that time coming, you know what I mean?
So you got so you working on some new shit now, huh? All right, hold up. Before I go there, let me get to the people that don't know you. For the people that don't know you, man, how do you pronounce your name? How would you prefer to be addressed as, or how would these people know you as? Because we finna get into who you are.
Well, if you want to go back in time, you know what I'm saying? They know me as Angeles, but, you know, street-wise, I'm Nino Brim. Music-wise, I'm Gladiator Nino. You know, for short, N-I-N-O, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so where was you born, young Nino?
I was born at Cedars-Sinai Hospital, man. South Central LA.
Okay.
Well, Cedars-Sinai is not in South Central, you know, it's in the good area of Westwood by UCLA, but brought home straight to where, you know, where I've been all my life.
Vermont district.
Yeah, but actually, to be honest, I was like back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying? My whole family moved from Arkansas, moved to the 30s by USC. Eventually later, you know, mom's got her stuff together. She went and bought a house. It was crazy. It was where I would have never thought that she would have moved to off of King between Normandy and Western. So I actually came home from the hospital over there between the Harlems and the 40s. But then my grandma, I had to go over there when mom was at work. She stayed on 77 in St. Andrews, which is borderline 60s and 8 trade. So you know how that is too.
Okay. And around what year was this in? I mean, okay.
I was born in 1987.
Okay.
A lot of people are older because I ran with older people or I conducted myself, but I was born in 87. I'll be 35 years old.
Okay. What school did you attend growing up as a youth?
Kindergarten, first grade, man. I don't know, to this day, I still hear from my wife and my baby mamas and shit. I was always like a little horny nigga. So I went to school in the hood, Weems. I got in trouble for doing some perverted shit. And my mom sent me over there, 77. So I ended up going to 74th Street Elementary. Then from 74th Street Elementary, I was there all in the first grade to 5th grade, you know, got to conversations then. And, you know, motherfuckers was recruiting around that time. So they was trying to get the little hitters, you know. When I was younger, man, I wasn't never the type to get punked or be, but I never was like, you had to bring it out of me for me to snap. So I say around the end of 4th, 5th grade, you know, nigga got tired of shit, so I started fighting like a motherfucker. And I ended up fighting to the point where it was high school students, junior high students and shit. And I was just like, fuck you, man, you know, it is what it is. Nigga, everybody feels a gangbang. And I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna be where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't recruit me to be from over here because of what's going on. I'm tired of this shit, nigga. It is what it is. I'm a blood. I'm gonna be from my family from, you know what I'm saying? Y'all knew this from the get-go. So from there, junior high, man, that was a whole nother, that's why I don't want my kids never going through this shit. Junior high was fucked up. I graduated elementary, man. I wanted to go back and move with my mom. So my mom staying between Normie and Western on King. I have to go to Fauché. Didn't really know no better. I was supposed to originally go to Horseman. I wanted to go back with my mom, man, because, you know, I was only going over there on the weekends, but then on the weekends, I'm going to the hood, to my auntie house in the projects and shit, hanging with my cousins and shit over there. I'm like, man, I want to be back with my mom, so I had to go to Fauché. That shit lasted like one semester, man. One semester, I had a couple of my dogs, a lot of them from the hood now. They wasn't from in there. I didn't really know, like, damn, nigga, this a real Harlem Crip school. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about you from Brim's and you from Fruits Hill? Like, nigga, niggas already knew that from when you try to migrate from elementary. So I lasted that motherfucker, man. I say one semester, man. Fuck an opportunity transfer, nigga. That motherfucker was surrounded so bad. Nigga, the homie, nigga, my homeboy Red Devil, man, he got all day. He should be coming home soon. That was my childhood pup, man. That nigga came, told my teacher. That nigga said, my auntie said, give him some lunch money. Can I talk to him? The teacher said, let me talk to him in private. Nigga said, man, what we gonna do, Nino? I said, shit, we gonna hop this side gate or go out this way or do something. Man, I said, fuck that, nigga. We went through the front door. Fuck the principal, fuck the counselor, fuck the security, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. We out of here. So shit, from there, it was Audubon. Then from Audubon, I think I lasted 2 weeks. You know, Audubon, the homies from Stones was there. You got a couple of Harlem still there. 40s, 60s. Audubon was cool because that was like a popular school, like for Coles. Said Diamond Riders 2 just came out. My mom's had bought, she had took Big Nino, my cousin. They had that's when they used to have the CD stores. Right there on King and Crenshaw behind Louisiana, there was an independent black-owned store that sold music. You know, you had to go to the swap meet there, or you'd be stuck going to Circuit City. You know, all that shit gone. Right. Circuit City. We had a place in the University Village in the neighborhood. That shit gone.
Yeah, right.
Plus they had something in the mall, man. That shit used to be called Tower Records or some shit.
Yeah.
Like 97 to mid 90s.
Right.
So this nigga bought Damu Riders 2. How deep is your hood? This one fucked me up at Audubon. My mama bought me the cassette. He get the CD. I guess the cassette was $10. The CD was like a dub. I take the album cover to school. I'm showing the homies. Like, man, this shit hard. Y'all ain't heard this shit. I'm like the first nigga with it. And the nigga ripped the album cover from the homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, how you let that nigga do that? Like, bro, I ain't going for that. I'm fresh in here. I get packed out by some 8th graders. They sent a nigga back to Horseman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you really originally come from. Went to 74th Street, tearing up. That folks say you here, we're going to send you back. So I already knew I was good when I went back over there, man. Junior high was fucked up, man. Horseman, I go there. Now the niggas that's from 6-0 now, and the ones that turn they trade, all them already know me, they respect me, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been with them niggas since preschool, kindergarten. It is what it is, man. That's just from Brim, man. We grew up with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I get into it the 18th streets up here. Cause we shooting dice and shit. They steady writing BK. I'm like, damn, nigga, the Crips I grew up with don't even be writing this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, I'm about to go holler at the niggas. I'm like, man, y'all beat the Blackstone. By this time, it was Blackstone. We wasn't in 20s and nothing yet. All right, y'all just write BK on walls and shit. Like, man, a couple of my niggas I grew up taking, man. My niggas 5'7". They get mad you say names, man. Them niggas know who they is, man. All my niggas from 5'7". My other boy from 6'0". Niggas went with me over there and pushed on some black shit. Like, whatever this nigga has is gonna do, we got him. You feel me? And shit, nigga went over there 3 deep. Them niggas wore us out, nigga. Nigga, the whole soccer field. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as that shit happened,
type shit.
Man, that shit was a riot, nigga. This the first riot I ever had, nigga. Fuck going to YA or juvenile hall or having one in the county, man. This shit started with drill hop. I'm thinking I'm gonna go over there and I let the nigga that tagged on the wall in the bathroom rush him. Shit. Nigga, they whooped our ass, nigga. The whole school swallowed. I'm thinking I'm gonna go over there and I let the nigga that tagged on the wall in the bathroom rush him. Shit. Nigga, they whooped our ass, nigga. The whole school swallowed. Like, this shit, like, you ask anybody that went to horse.
Did nobody else black help you three niggas? Just you three niggas against all the messages?
Nah. It went up like jail. It went up. But it was just my two main niggas that I grew up with as a little kid. I told them, walk with me over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I walked over there, it was just us three. Like, all the blacks, we hung on the basketball courts at the benches, you know, or in the back. You know, the Hispanics had their own area. They always be on the grass field, like where they play soccer and shit. So when we went over there, we knew, like, that's where the little 18th Streets be, that little clique called BTR back then. Back then, some of the dudes I grew up with, they was from GBD, Getting Bitches Daily, Rufus Black Players, shit like that. So we went over there, you know, nigga took flight, nigga get off, and they whooped us so bad, man. Or somebody ran and said, man, we over there getting beat up by the essays. And it's crazy because it don't supposed to be like that. But I never knew jail was going to be like that later. And shit, the whole school took off, nigga. We was popular. So when they told us we were getting whooped, man, the whole school took off, man. I got kicked out that motherfucker. But when I got kicked out of there, they sent me to Bethune on the east side. You know, that's East Coast Central. I got some cousins that's right there from 6'9". So I kind of got a little pass over there, but I lasted there 2 weeks, man. So Mom's like, fuck that. We finna send this nigga out of here. He send me to Covina. I go out there, I do cool, play sports, you know what I'm saying? Nigga balling. Nigga always was an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Even my coaches was mad. You know, it was just a nigga environment was fucked up. That's why a nigga was able to squabble like that. The nigga was always like a real athlete, you know what I'm saying? So I was in top of the line shape. I was bigger than what I was, you know what I mean? So one of my guys, he could vouch for it. So she tried to sit in the Covina, man. They tell me, man, get 10 tackles. You know, nigga, I used to running from niggas so long, shooting at a young age. Nigga wasn't even playing with guns. Nigga was fast. So now they put me in a track meet. I'm running 100-yard dashes, getting first place and relay races. That shit don't work. They got motherfucking 18 streets out there. Them motherfuckers jumping nigga walking home. I'm like, man, this ain't no different. I might as well go to the land.
Good.
Go back to school where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out here on a good track. You know, I'm trying to leave the gang shit alone and play sports and shit, but I'm gonna tell a motherfucker where I'm from or whatever. You know, motherfucker be messy. All
the hood keep calling you back, nigga.
Yeah, man, the new guy.
The streets keep calling you back. The streets keep calling you back. I got you.
Yeah, man, like you can't win for losing. So that shit didn't work. So I go to John Adams Blast. You know what that said. That's on y'all side. You know what I'm saying? Where that bridge at on 30th.
Yes, sir.
Man, because I know we got John Adams, and then what's the other school right there off Slauson, like by the Avalon? The junior high right there.
Carver,
yeah. Carver. Connected.
That's on Vernon and McKinley.
Yep. So if you get kicked out of John Adams, they try to send you to Carver. So after John Adams, man, she sent my ass to motherfucking Texas, man. Send me to Texas. John Adams. See, I'm telling you, like, but mind you though, Blast, I ain't even made the 7th grade yet. You know, y'all generation, y'all started high school in 7th grade. In high school, I mean, junior high was 7th grade and high school was 10th grade, right?
Right.
So it seemed like right when I left elementary, that's when they switched that shit. Elementary to go to 6th grade.
No,
so
then
now,
they came to that middle school shit.
Yeah, they sent a nigga to middle school in 6th grade. But when I was saying about was fucked up, my mama, they still had track. This when they switched the whole school system where you had summer break, right? But Crochet had to control so many different areas, they had to still keep track, them in manual arts. And they put me on B track, man. And B track, we had to go to school July. I didn't have no summer break. So I'm really still like an elementary student in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the scrub stories. They gonna take your lunch money and throw you upside down in the bathroom. I'm like, nigga, not me. I'm gonna find the toughest nigga. Nigga, that's who. Win, lose, or draw, nigga. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be the one gonna defend myself.
Right.
I'll be all right later. You know what I'm saying? So that always was a problem.
All right.
So high school, 8th grade, I was in Texas then. Like I couldn't go to no more schools. It was over. Like John Muir, I was gonna go to John Muir. Sure, you knew once you go over there, because I should have went there. That's the homies, you know what I'm saying, from the Deuces over there. But it was like, man, I'm tired. My mom was tired of that shit. Like, man, goddamn, this nigga ain't even made the 7th grade, man.
They saying can't get past a whole semester nowhere. I got you.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
it could have been worse, blood. You could have been like some of them younger niggas out of your same generation didn't have that opportunity. Blood got popped for something and end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? They mom out there on that wing wham. Ain't nobody to come get them. Ain't nobody to come get them. So now they forced to be in the system.
My mom bring that up to me a lot, man. That's what kind of fucked me up in high school, because, like, you know, you guys nut, man, different ones. You know, that's my brother, man. I didn't grow up like with no fucked up like family, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just lived in the wrong areas. Like, they had money, man. I didn't have, like, I was the flyest nigga. I had all the clothes, all the gear. I had, you know what I'm saying? I got half the time I was getting picked up from school, so this shit won't happen, but it's just shit happening in school. I did, you know, when I was young, when I first started, I remember big homie told me, man, you sitting in the spot just playing Madden, and when it's time to flip some bitches, why you ain't trying to hustle? You over here every day. I'm like, man, I ain't got to hustle. I'm good. I got money. Like, I come outside, I get like $30 a day for lunch. You know, niggas still got a hustle mentality. So by the time I buy a stress sack of weed or buy me $5 something to eat, nigga, that's a dub, man. I'm saving a dub a day. That's $100 a week. I ain't got to buy no clothes or nothing. So I'm like, fuck it, I ain't got to serve. But then, and the homie guy me like, nigga, you know you can flip that shit, though. You feel me? Right. Like, you sit in this motherfucker, nigga, they run in this motherfucker. Nigga, you going down too. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna make no money. Like, fuck all that. You talking about, I know your mama got a big house over there and on the other side. And nigga, you ain't gonna make no money. You just gonna sit here and play the game and try to flip some bitches. Flip your money. And I was like, okay, hold on. You know what I'm saying? The money game.
And this is when you in high school or middle school time?
I ain't made it to high school yet, man. I'm barely in 7th grade, man. I'm a fucking adolescent. I'm 12, man.
What year was this?
I got rookie of the year in 97. This is about 98. Because 98, 99 when she sent me to Covina. I left elementary in 96. I started junior high in 97. No, 97, 98, 99. Because I went to high school.
The cold part about that, look, the cold part about that, from 96, from like 95 to late 96, I was off the streets. I was behind that wall doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I missed everything. I got back out. When I got back out in 96, it was like, what the fuck? Okay. Now they coming with cell phones and all types of shit. So
I wish he had a cell phone, huh? They got Xbox shit now.
Man, hey, and they got that shit in jail now. That's the cold part about it.
Yeah, for real.
All right, hold on. Now let me switch this up. Who did you grow up listening to, bro?
Oh Lord.
Music-wise.
That's another reason why I be wanting to switch what I rap about. Shit. You know, I'm growing up under y'all generation blast, so I was 2 years old, nigga, running around singing Don't Fight the Feeling. Hey, ho, yeah, you wanna fuck? No, it was a white cassette tape. I used to steal it from my brother, Big KB. My mama used to take them from me, and I used to find another one. So I knew the whole Life is Too Short album before I was 4. And he always played Run DMC a lot. So, like, when he be in his lowriders or his cars and shit, he'd play that. But they used to have VHSs. And when I used to be in the room by myself watching movies, they supposed to be watching Ninja Turtles and all that shit, I put in that Run DMC concert with the rock stars. What was the rock star's name? The song was Rock This Way. Aerosmith and them or something?
Kiss. Is it Kiss? Yeah, Kiss.
Whoever the rock and roll people was. I was on them. This just being a kid knowing music, what you hear. Scarface, the Ghetto Boys. Shit, I was young. Snoop Dogg just dropped with Doggy Style. Warren G came out with Regulate. I knew all that. The Chronic. Death Row just hit.
That's 92, and now you in the 90s.
Now I'm still in shit. My brother going to jail. I'm still in his hats. I want to be like him. Can't fit his shoes. I'm taking all his cassettes. Nigga, now I got NWA. I got all that straight out of Compton. I got Young Soldiers before they was relatives. I had that when that first hit. The homies didn't even know who they was. The niggas my age, I'm like, nigga, that's who the relatives was. The homies didn't even know who they was. The niggas my age, I'm like, nigga, that's who the relatives was. Banging on Wax just came out. I had the poster. See, that's why you fuck your mind. I had the poster, man, with the dude with the Freddy Krueger. I had Banging on Wax poster. That shit came out in 93, man. I was 6, 7 years old.
The nigga with the bloody face that played the Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, he from that nigga was hard. He from Watts Franklin. He had the Freddy Krueger mask on, dissing. Big Y and them, Red Rum.
Right.
I had the poster on my wall though in my room. My mama like, man, why you get to take that shit down? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing this shit, then I'm hearing these lyrics and shit. So I'm thinking this shit cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until the nigga got his bubble busted the first time, you know what I'm saying? When the nigga realized, nigga, you trying to be like, or what you, this shit is really serious. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out too, nigga, before 9th grade.
Who do you listen to today?
Said, they clown me. The kids be putting me up on the new rappers, but I'm versatile. Like, you know, I keep it with the homies. I listen to the outside. I listen to the other people from the other side too. If you hard, you hard. But it's kind of hard to describe because it's, you know, rapping now, man. It's me and rappers, man.
Right.
I still love B.I.P.
So when did you start rapping?
Hustle. That's one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? I was the last up and coming. E40, one of my favorites still. You know, I love y'all. I listen to the homies. I listen to the Crips. The homies get mad at me. Shit, them niggas be hard. Some niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Get mad at you for listening to music. Nigga, it's just music.
You know, now you got some of them immature niggas, man. Like, oh man, he said, I'm like, nigga, change the words, nigga. Nigga, you must ain't never listened.
Yeah, it's music, nigga. Don't forget, you got music out there. You want a nigga to listen to your shit, and if they hear just one word, just because you say Brim in there, you don't want them to not listen to the song, nigga. The rest of the song got substance to them, so they can change it to what they want to change it. Like you said, nigga, you ain't listening to music for that thrill. You trying to escape that shit. That's reality, right?
As far as music, it's kind of crazy because, like I said, we already went, like, you know, going up on the original shit that, you know what I'm saying? But this era, it's a lot of rappers. I'm not even on all of them, but I can say now, like, out of these newest people, I like YF and Lucci. You know, Boosie and Webby, I was tearing them up in 05, 06. That's when the niggas having money having a car. I was Boosie Webby out. I was just like, man, all you playing that South shit, nigga. It was on. It was that at 40. But now, like Lucci, I like the dude Wild Wave. You talking about, but it all depends though. The land.
It was just a
I like Mo. That nigga Mo 3 hard as a motherfucker.
Rest in peace.
Man, Mo 3, rest in peace. It seemed like, nigga, they always get the good ones, man. That nigga was hard, man.
Right. Facts.
I don't know. I like music. I like music blast. So I listen to everybody, really. Until they get to trembling or they get to sounding like they high and like Fig was saying, when a nigga just so high, he said some shit like, nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with life, or I don't listen to that shit. I don't give a fuck how hard the beat is.
Right. Hey, so when did you start rapping?
Oh, boy. Listen, I knew he's gonna cut. Look, man, I started rapping.
Hey, for some reason, dog, it's going dark in your situation, so it must not be no light on or something, my nigga. I'm glad it got all the way dark, bro. So when did you start rapping, my G?
I got you. Shit, probably like 6, 7 years old. Always riddled to shit, and like I say, I've been listening to music, man. Rap was like my first words, you know what I'm saying? So when I finally knew how to like break it down, it's crazy you asked me that, man. I kind of don't want to give it credit because he don't never give it back. But I got a karaoke machine for Christmas. Once I got mine, It wasn't like the regular one. I had went and got the sound system one where it was like $500 from Best Buy. And nigga had the mic. My other cousin, G Telly, he said, fuck that, he want one now. Then my other cousin from 6-0, J Stone, he had one.
And can you mind naming what, why you naming that, can you name that year frame? Around about what year was this? Just for
1999.
Okay, so around 99, you bought a karaoke machine. I got
Mom's bought me one for Christmas. And once I started playing with the buttons, and back then, you know, we didn't have the ones with the CDs. It was still cassette tape. So we buy, you know, back then they sold singles, whatever song you like. Right. So when you bought a single, it automatically came with the instrumental.
Right.
So we'll put the instrumental on. You put that one tape, like how you recording the CD, but it had 2 decks, right? So we'll record that first verse. And this is when I found out about how to do an ad-lib. And then we'll play it back on that tape that it went through from the CD with the instrumental. And then we'll record it on the other tape. And we just rocked all singles. Whatever hot single was out, we get the instrumental from the single. And then I started like having extra time.
Do you remember your first song?
I think it might have been at Missy Elliott, because we all tried to, I got what you want, I got what you need. It was that, Dog Pound and Mac 10. I can't remember the name of the song. When he was like, you know, if you come on a period, you good.
When you come to Inglewood, y'all watch my back. And when you come to Inglewood, I'm a front to a stack. It's all about the chance. You kind of get the paper.
Yep, that.
It ain't about the set trip. It's all about the paper.
Tupac, Scarface, off of My Homies when he had the double disc. We had instrumentals to that. Bone. Was one of my first. I used to do shit like this though, because like I say, from coming under KB and nothing them, they used to play all that old school rap. So I had like some shit my KB and them would send me from the pen where it'd be like some old school hip hop, but it wouldn't really be no words on there. So I'll rap to that shit. Like I'll take some shit that moms had that was jazz and rap to that shit. This is just like, can he ride the rhythm? You know what I'm saying? So I just kept recording that shit, man, and it was on them tapes. You know, back then, that's when they said demo tapes was out. You know, we didn't have platforms and social network and shit. So we just started recording that shit. So once we got to that level, like I say, growing up, my niggas, you know, J Stone, Tiny Clown, you know, from the other side, from 40s, he was a part of that shit. Tiny Clown from 40s, he'd jump on that motherfucker. We had a little group, like, we was like,
saying that this was like 99, you said?
It's 99, exactly.
99, you, J Stone from 60s, your boy.
Tiny Clown from 40s. G Telly started recording his shit.
Now, did y'all record together? Did any of y'all record together around that time?
Telly never got on a song with me and Tiny Clown and J Stone, but we had already had like made 1 million copies of the tapes. We just bought a gang of blank tapes and kept just copying them and giving them out.
At that time, just for the record, and at that time, you say you correct me, at that time you was living somewhere in that area?
I was back and forth. I'm in the Fruits. My mama stayed between the Harlems and the 40s, me on King. That's why a lot of songs you hear me say I'm King Boulevard Superstar. Then my granny, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there.
And
you know what I mean?
Where?
77 to St. Andrews.
And that's in the 60s?
Nah, that's like the borderline of both of them. Like, that shit was hectic. You cross Van Ness, you 6-0, you cross 75th, go towards Man at 6-0. Where I was at, it was like a quiet area, but if you cross 77, go 78th that way, like these play Sports St. Andrew, that's all A-Trade gangsters. Burger Palace used to be our little hangout spot. You cross Normie, that's North Side. That shit was all crazy, man.
Wait, 70 what? 70 what?
77th Street in St. Andrews.
Yeah,
I've been over there, look. since I was born. Born in 87, right? Like I say, I go straight from the hospital. My mom's bought a house. My pops bought a house on King. You know what I'm saying? On Dalton. You know, back then we had dog gangster brands and shit. I was young. I didn't know.
Right.
When I started banging this shit, I learned that it was homies over there. I'm like, damn, nigga, this is Harlem in the 40s, but we had that, it was a Brim block. I didn't know that. But I'm not over there. I'm over there. I'm going on weekends, but I'm going to the projects to my auntie house.
Right.
My cousins, because I didn't, on my daddy's side, I got a gang of siblings. On my mama's side, I had no siblings like that. So I want to go be with my cousins and shit, or I'm fucking with my niggas over there about, on 77 with my niggas over there.
Right.
Until the nigga, when it was time to join the gang shit, like, and I used to tell him, like, I stood up, like I say, nigga, the bully I'm getting, man, win, lose, or draw, they got eyes swollen like, nigga, you ain't fit to come play with me. That's why I tell niggas, man, nigga, don't turn out nothing, nigga. Just show your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, hey, Mike Tyson didn't lost, nigga. Motherfucking Wilder just lost. Nigga, fight, nigga.
Hey, let me ask you this, just out of time frame establishment. You say, so when would it be fair to say you actually started, you picked up the flag and started brimming? What year was that?
Fifth grade, basketball court. My best friend, he from Barianas now. He was supposed to be a crib. We the only two Bloods came from over there. Nigga come from after school. It's our after school program. Nigga don't want to go home yet. Nigga till 5 o'clock. You know how it is, Blast. The school open. So niggas want to come play ball. They like, nigga, get y'all little asses off the court. Nigga, I ain't getting off no court. Like, nigga, this is our after school program, nigga. Like, nigga, if you don't want to pick a young nigga on your team, y'all can't play. Like, yeah, little nigga, whoop-de-whoop. So I stood up, couple of niggas to this day, niggas, real life reputables, nigga. And that nigga, boy, I squabbled with the nigga. It was so crazy, though. They told my mama, they like, man, we didn't even break up the fight. We just had to let him do what to do, nigga, the staff. Like, man, nigga went back like this. Nigga, all right, Cherry, nigga. That nigga was a 9th grader, nigga. Went to Crenshaw, nigga. Front hood 60s. You know what I'm saying? Whoop my ass, nigga. So after that, it was like a wrap. I'm like, fuck it. They gonna keep fucking with me anyway. Everybody that's my age already know all my family is Brims, you know what I'm saying, from Fruitown. They knew this from the get-go. But just the older cats that, because I'm living over there, they like, niggas want me to be from A-Trade, niggas trying to get me to be from 6-0. Nigga, I'm like, nigga, I don't gang bang, nigga. I play sports, man. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? But if I ever do, I'm gonna go home, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I'm
that was my question. So when did you decide?
1997.
97?
Fifth grade.
All right. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it in the year frame. So now we were
97.
99. So by the time
97,
fucking with
97 after that fight, they told my mama, get that nigga out of LA. Get that nigga out of LA.
So around 99, you doing your rapping thing, you was already letting it, you was rapping, what
I'm banging the hood on songs and shit.
Okay. So, but when you started off rapping, let me get back to that. Let's get out the hood shit. Let's get back to this. When you started off rapping, did you start off solo or part of a group? I take it you started off as a group, right?
I started off with a karaoke machine playing. Then J Stone went and got a karaoke machine. Tiny Clown came over there, started recording from 40s with me and J Stone. J Stone wasn't from 60s yet.
So did y'all establish y'all somewhat of a group at that time, or was all y'all just real independent filling orders?
Our first song that when we started passing out them tapes they liked, it was called Riding Ass Youngsters, Gang Affiliated. I know you niggas hate it, but you can't fade it. B.I.P and Nino B. And that's why y'all niggas can't fuck with me. That was the first song that really got put together where nigga learned how to do ad-libs and niggas started passing them tapes out. Okay. And then it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? These niggas did this off a karaoke machine. Never seen a studio in my life. I never seen a studio till years down the line. Nigga, when that showed me that shit.
So that was 99. So as of from then to now, how many mixtapes or albums would you say you part of?
Shit, I got a couple of features with different people. Gang of shit like we were saying that's unreleased. Shit, as far as mixtapes, the last one I put out after we started going to jail and shit was the Gladiator album, Live and Learn. Then we had the YDM, you remember that, the Volume 1? That's when, most of the songs was on that. So the gang of niggas just was recording, man, just putting that shit out or passing that shit out. Like, we didn't have platforms, so niggas was just burning CDs, wasn't charging for them. I remember one time, even the dude that's over here right now, this is when I knew I could sell a CD. I was giving them out for free. I seen a nigga give this nigga $50 for a CD that I'm rapping on. Like, nigga, you got $50 for that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That nigga talking about, hey, that nigga got that nigga $50. Like, man, that shit hard, man. I said, nigga, all right. So I'm finna start selling this shit then for $5. You know what I'm saying? 10, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Niggas start standing in front of Walmart, Crenshaw Mall, and different places talking about donations. I'm like, man, nigga just want this shit to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
My story heard.
And then, the platforms went out there. Nigga just wanted to be heard or let that motherfucker run across the right person. You feel me?
So how did you link up with Yard Down and formulate the Gladiator Nino? How did that come about?
The tapes got passed around. Big Bro just got the pen. Nut got the pen, and they was like, man, that nigga Nino rapping. Check this nigga out. He pulled up one day, nigga. He fresh out the pen, he just got off work. He came to the projects, the University Gardens, and he was like, damn, they used to call me Lil KB because my other brother. It's like, man, doing your shit, let me hear something. They got nervous, froze up. Like, man, I already heard that tape. He like, I'm building a studio. So come through. Now, mind you, this time, me and Telly, we off karaoke machines. You feel me?
Now, this was what year? This was what? 99, 2000, 2001?
G-Nut came home. Because I remember I told you I went to Texas. I came back. I think G-Nut came home. I was like, now I'm in high school. I was about 15. And they're like, nigga, I'm finna take y'all and we going to the studio.
So what year? You never said what year, blood. You danced.
I say 2002.
Okay,
2002. We didn't really. G-Nut came when this album came out, like, cause my first son was born in 2004. I think that album came out in 2002. We had 2 songs on there and they stood out. So from there, that's when we like fucking start pushing. But we didn't really like. It was already Yard Down. G-Nut already had it established when he was doing his thing. When he came on, I don't know what he was doing. But then it was like, fuck it, we finna go all the way with this shit. So we really, when it went like a nigga was about to go real full-fledged, was 2009. 2010, that's when we came with Getting Money and Way Too Gangster and all that shit.
Okay,
like, fuck it.
So when
Rob Lowe, like, expose a nigga to how to do it. And
okay. Well, before we get there, let's go back to you said when Nut came home and he formulated or he formed and put together the studio. That's when he brought you, G Telly and Fingers.
Nah, it was just me and G Telly at first. That's why me and G Telly was like, okay, we're gonna be the Gladiators because his uncle, that's my uncle. His dad is the original. It was Gladiators before it became what the hood is now. So we really born and raised over there, and my mama, my uncles, they all brothers, they family. They was Gladiators first, but then when the gang era came, it kind of died out. Niggas started getting life and shit. The ones that was the youngest ones, that was baby Gladiators and shit, they all turned Fruitown Brim. So we gonna keep it historical. We're gonna be the Gladiators, you know what I'm saying? Keep this shit going. So that's just gonna be me and you. So then Fingers, I went to the pen and came home, and then we was like, Fingers, man, I'm telling that, man, this nigga Fingers, since little kid, Fingers always rapped. I seen this nigga, remember when they had the bootleg, you get the bootleg VHSs?
Uh-huh.
where the numbers be on there. And
Right.
that nigga had every movie ever came out. And we young, you know what I'm saying? So there had to be Miles movies. That nigga, I seen that nigga look at every movie and he made a song out of it. It made every movie be a topic of what we was living for. And I'm like, man, I'm finna take this nigga to the street. Nut, man. Listen to this nigga, man. This nigga Fingers got it. So then it went from that to Fingers came, and then that's when everybody else, you know what I'm saying? That's how we start building. And that came, we came home 2009, him a little stretch. They was in the PA, they got out. Yep. And then that's when we just start fucking. We finna make videos and go full-fledged. And that's what I love about Nut, because he never wanted to do the shit for no. It was just a hobby to him. He just like, nigga, the homie said, I'm the hardest rapper. He been rapping on the yard, nigga. I like to rap. Y'all niggas got it. Come to the studio, nigga. I'm finna build this shit up, nigga. He had that shit, nigga. He took his whole garage and built the booth. You know, he carpenter, you know how to build. He built the booth. He soundproofed that motherfucker, blocked the whole thing off. And that's crazy too, because that was in the wrong area. And shit. It was all me. We was making beats from scratch. We couldn't get YouTube beats. We didn't have no producer. Nut'd go over there off our lyrics and start tapping them pads, and motherfuckers start coming out good.
Okay. So what projects have you worked on or been part of, and which one are you most proud of? Like which is your, like, to this date, like which is your baby? Like, yeah, that was
Getting Money. Because that was my first time being on camera. The homie tried to say I went in Hollywood, because around that time, nigga really was having some money. Like, this was my first time as a youth, like, not being spoiled as a kid, like, nigga, really up. Like, so that became the topic. Like, nigga, we getting money. So once I seen that motherfucker go up and how that went, I'm like, okay, fuck it. We finna go old school. And we came way too gangster. That went cool.
What year was Get Money?
That came out 2010.
Okay.
2010, yep. And this around the time, like I say, this nigga one of my favorite rappers. Nipsey is coming with them, you know what I'm saying? Bullets Ain't Got No Names. Really wasn't really too many dudes. Joe coming out, you know, that's the homie. Joe pushing this shit, so it's motivating the nigga. I'm like, damn, Joe and Nipsey doing it, and I'm finna keep going.
And for the people that don't know, Joe, he talking about Joe Moses, JM.
Joe Moses, man, that's my homeboy, man. That's
Feel me?
my homeboy from the 50s, man. He from the set. He the one. Gotta give him his credit, man. Joe the one, man. I always wanted to be, as a kid, the first one out the Brims to go and make it with music. Joe the first one. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing ties and business and getting himself out there.
Right. And he's still popping today. Salute, bro.
He fresh out of jail. That nigga, when he came home, because him and everybody on this case, them niggas is my road dogs. I never knew he could rap. We was in the county jail together. I was fresh 18, coming from camp, violated from camp. And they got out. I was happy to see him. We was at a little function. And they gave me a CD. I said, when you start rapping? Took the CD home, played him. I just said, oh, I gotta go to the studio. This nigga Joe rapping. Then said, nigga, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I say, he did time with Telly. I done been in the county jail with him. Like, nigga, fuck it. Nigga, we finna go. Lil Yacht kicked in a little bit, blast. Yeah.
Yeah, we still good though. The question was, you said, I asked you what projects have you worked on and been part of, and out of the ones that you which one was your best, your favorite? Which one was you
man, look, man. Getting Money, way too gangster.
Yeah.
But 5, 6, 7, 8, man, like, really, Nut'll tell you, Fingers will tell you, like, Dr. Dre came back out with that Kush on. And I was chilling. I went to Lancaster to get up out the streets. The streets was hot, and they're trying to book niggas and shit. I'm like, man, I'm finna go lay out for a minute. And I started playing with the laptop. See, really, I'm a freestyler, but always had a problem with, like, getting my cadence together on pen and paper. I got tired of scratching shit out. So while I'm out there, my nigga be drinking or something, smoking blunt, I start playing with the computer. So while I'm on the computer, I'm like, oh, I could easily delete, copy, paste, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start writing on the computer. It was to the point I started taking the whole laptop to the booth. And man, I must have bust that shit down so fast. And when I sent it to the homies, man, Nothing Fingers was like, man, that's it. Nigga, we finna drop a verse. Like, this my solo. They like, nah, nigga, this it. Nigga, this about to get active. 5, 6, 7, 8 was number one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then but see, it was to the point where we was trying to ride different ways, like niggas party songs.
Hey, for the motherfuckers that don't know, you know, what you talking about, what year was that? 5, 6, 7, 8, bro. If you don't
12. It was 2012. Because 2010, 11, it was Getting Money, Way Too G, La La La, all that stuff. So I told the homies, like, because it was to the point we was for to try to do mainstream type shit. We're going to rap about bitches, you know, rap about getting money, nigga getting money. I'm like, man, look, man. I think I heard, like, there was some other rappers I heard. I'm like, man, look, man, we're going to come with this gangbang shit. Now this shit is going viral. This gangbang shit. I'm like, man, we're going to rap about some hood shit. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. When like, nigga, if you ain't out here doing it right now, rap about what you seen or what the fuck you was doing in the past, nigga. Or, nigga, if you going to rap about it, nigga, you going to have to go do it. But this is going to hit. Oh, Lord. That's my gangster.
This, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a song, I was already fucking with you niggas, but this is my favorite song to this day by you niggas.
For real?
Oh, my mama.
That's one of my top ones that you asked me. That's probably why you asked me that.
I gotta give it to y'all on this one right here.
Hey.
Like that. Even though it's your shit, I would have to have that in writing, but yeah, that's the song.
Hey, nah, Black.
5, 6, 7,
I
8.
didn't get a shot for that. That's all-time high. What that nigga Lavish D say? All-time high. I got political ties. Nigga, that was all-time high. You said that's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to take this off though. I'm letting you know this ain't gonna be on there. So we're gonna go live with it. But because when I put it up on YouTube, they're gonna monetize it and it's already copywritten and you can't sign for me to argue.
You just keeping me going,
I got I'm just keep the conversation going on with it.
I know you really fuck with a nigga shit. You pump me up, nigga. I got a gang shit to say now.
7, 8, y'all remember this? I do.
Hold on, let me go back.
3 for 30. Vermont side, bitch. Yeah.
You think so far we going cool? You took a nigga down memory lane, boy.
Oh yeah. We good, dog. We good.
Hey, that's when the nigga had a little money, man.
Hey, we gonna go there. We gonna go other places too, though.
No. Hey, Blast. Back then, the nigga would have never filled out a job application.
Hey, shit. I ain't gonna lie. At that time, I wasn't able to. I had felonies and.
Hey, you know what I learned? I want us to use that later. These niggas be acting like, cause I'm a felon or I got a crime. I learned before I was a felon. Nigga, we get jobs faster than them.
That's now a whole lot done changed in life. You feel me? Things done changed over in life. It's now we back to the conversation. What we talking about here is motherfuckers the legal system from then to now. What we mean by then to now, from the 90s to the 21st century.
No, I'm mid-90s, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I'm mid-90s, man.
Right. So around that time, catching a felony, getting out with a felony, it was held against you. You couldn't. It was.
And we're gonna talk. I'm glad you said it. We're gonna talk about
it. Held against you back then, so you had no choice but to hit them streets and hustle because you couldn't. Niggas wasn't. It wasn't
the first thing you gotta do.
It wasn't that niggas didn't want a job. It was just a nigga wasn't finna do.
The pay rate was different, man. We're gonna make $750.
Back then, the probation telling you gotta have a job. They knew goddamn well you couldn't get a job. You feel me? They wasn't helping you. Now, when you get out of jail, they got systems in motion that if your ass really want a job, we're gonna put you somewhere where you're gonna get a job. But that boss that you finna go work for is gonna be just like a fucking correctional officer in jail.
Damn, bro.
On the other things, knowing what you know about the business, what advice would you give to somebody younger than you trying to get in the business today?
Oh, we ready? Oh, man. When it comes to that, man, The way the world changed and the way this shit is, man, if I could take back the hand of time, but I appreciate the hand of time I got because I can't complain about my situations, man, utilize this motherfucking social platform. Right. Utilize these sites. Utilize if somebody say something against you. Utilize these fans. Just take advantage of that shit. And just drop. Like, when my downfall was, nigga had 1 million hits, man. We were just saying that shit. Like, I could count about 50 songs, dog, that a homie would pull up or something. I don't even remember rapping that shit. I don't remember doing that. Man, visualize everything. Every motherfucking song you drop, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck buying them Jordans. Fuck buying a chain. Fuck buying, nigga. Get a visual and come every time. Because I was in the studio every day. Every day I dropped a song, I should have fucking made a video.
But you didn't have access at that time. You did, but it cost too much.
Different time. But now, like, I'm proud of my homies from out the J's. Because everything they drop, nigga, they coming consistent, nigga. And only thing I tell them, like, you know, y'all my pups, man, y'all here living this life. I know y'all living this life. You rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you don't want a nigga pull your coattail. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you talking about it, you really about it, but you consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Drop that shit. Every time. Fuck just saving it and putting a song out, nigga. Everything you drop, nigga, make a visual, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you in the booth. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if you at, nigga, it's just me, you, and Nut or Tails or, nigga, me, you, nigga, Poochie, nigga, I go out there go hunting, nigga. Drop a visual, nigga, I'm out here hunting, nigga. You feel me?
Right.
Drop a visual. This shit is different, man. And I like it, so I'm jumping back in it.
What's your favorite album of all time?
I knew you was gonna hit me with that. I'm going back E40. But I can't even go back to that. Scarface, The Diary.
Why? Why The Diary?
Because I saved my money, my allowance, and I bought that, and I bought Bone Thugs and Harmony first album. And we wouldn't have CDs, you couldn't skip it. You had to press fast forward. Nigga, just play it, and it go. Same way the homies just play a CD and do burpees through the whole song on the yard. Just play it. Just go. Everything was a hit.
Facts.
I was watching when you did that shit with Big Bro, he was talking about the Dog Pound. Nigga, that was another one. You know what I'm saying? That shit, nigga, was one through the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have one through the end. You know, nigga have a one-hit wonder, nigga have a single. You play a nigga album, nigga got like 3 bangers. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that got the video, got the single. You hear the album. Damn, nigga. But nigga, when you like Eastsiders, nigga, that's one of my all-time. Nigga, the first Eastsiders CD.
Eastsiders come out and play.
That was the second one. That first one, when he first got go, Trey D, Ben was already on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was older then. That shit came out, bro. I was banging the shit. I was car clubbing. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing, bro.
That first nigga, them first 2 albums, nigga.
Right.
You know, Snoop had just left Death Row, went to fuck with No Limit and shit. Man, that nigga, he brought Trey D back. Trey D was already hard, nigga, on 21 Jump Street.
Right.
That Eastsiders album came out, nigga. Like I said, man, I don't give a fuck where you from, nigga. I know what you're talking about.
Right. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie of all time and why?
The Black Panther documentary. No, the Black Panther movie that not that new shit with the character. When they spoke, when that shit had the dude that was in that sitcom and all them, when them niggas had to hide and, you know, the FBI, this is why Bloods and Crips started. When that Black Panther movie came out, because you know I was younger, I didn't really know, but they, you know how they did Huey Newton and them. See, that's my favorite movie, man.
Okay.
Because they fucked up the world. You know what I'm saying? They want to blame what's next, but if y'all never shut that down, it wouldn't be even in the 80s or the 70s. You know what I'm saying? I was born in late 80s, but this shit was in the 60s. This shit went worldwide. So that movie really showed the game, and it showed how the fuck these motherfucking DEAs and these motherfucking white people said, we're going to send crack to South Central, Oakland. That's before that shit even went out of state. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite movies. I can watch that shit every time.
Got you. Top 5 rappers, dead or alive?
Top 5?
No particular order.
Scarface, E40, Gconnet, Tupac. That's 4. Nipsey Hussle.
You familiar with the battle rap scene?
Not really.
Moving on to the next question. Favorite football team and why?
Nigga, the Niner gang, nigga, you know that, nigga.
It's not for me. I'm asking you for the public, my nigga. This ain't
Joe Montana, man.
Okay.
Roger Craig, Wiggy Waters, Ronnie Lott. Plus, it's strictly fruit dust.
Okay. I feel you. So what happened to G-Nut then?
Huh?
So what happened to G-Nut then? I mean,
man, all them niggas Raiders fans, man. You know, back then they had Bo Jackson and, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a...
Yeah, I feel you. That's another topic. We're talking.
Hey, LA, you know what I'm saying? Back then, you got to think, though. Glad I was a baby, you feel me? Nigga, the Raiders was the shit. They had, you know what I'm saying? They had Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was in the set with the homies. O.J. Simpson was in the set. They went to USC, you know what I'm saying? So, niggas was Raiders fans, but a lot of people was real Niner fans, man. I got a gang of big homies that was Niner fans. My generation, most of us was all Niner fans. It wasn't because it was a red jersey or none of that. It was just nigga all-time receiver, nigga Jerry Rice.
And strictly
I don't even like the Cowboys, but
and strictly fruits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Strictly fruits. You know, for me, that's Family Swine. You know
no, to the world, if you see an SF hat, you know, if you see the black and orange, you would think it's 7-4 Hoover, but you know, hats is a different story. You know, all hats matter. But nah, nigga, the Niners, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Everybody I grew up with, nigga. You got a couple outsiders that's Cowboys, but nigga, damn near my whole family and all my homeboys, niggas 49er fans, nigga. That's our era. You know, 95, nigga, when we won the ball, Deion Sanders motherfucking switched up or did what he did. He left Atlanta, but it's Niner gang, nigga.
Favorite basketball team and why?
Lakers. I ain't gonna lie. When I was a little kid, I didn't really watch sports. I was a Michael Jordan fan. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, when I started watching ball, when I was playing ball, nigga, I was turned to Kobe Bryant, nigga. Laker gang, nigga.
Okay. Baseball team.
Shit. I represent LA for Dodgers, but nigga, I'm Boston Red Sox.
Okay.
No, baseball. See, growing up in LA, man, baseball don't even really count, man. You know, they be having all this shit about baseball. Man, baseball, that shit fucked up.
You from LA, you can't say baseball don't count, bro.
Huh?
Honda. Nigga, you don't drive one of them, blood. I say you from LA, you can't say baseball don't count. Whether you a fan or not, nigga, don't go on camera saying baseball don't count because you'll get us both cussed out. So goddamn it, let me step up right now. I personally, you know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. I don't watch baseball. So I don't really have
a baseball team. But it'd be so fun to play when we having them baseball games with the homies. I love playing this. I wish I would have played baseball instead of basketball and football. I tell my kids, soccer or baseball, you're gonna last long, you get the most money.
And it's more of a physical workout.
And you're not gonna really get hurt like that.
Facts.
But in LA, man, baseball to us is like a game, man. Like right now, the Dodgers lost. You know, that's LA for everybody. Compton, Watts, Inglewood, everybody, you know, Pasadena, the Valley, anybody down here. Like, I just was in jail with some up northerners, you know what I'm saying? And they played the Giants. These niggas is Golden State fans, Giants fans. They don't want to see the Lakers or the Dodgers play or win. They ain't going for them because that's not their side of town. But at the same time, baseball is fucked up in the land. You know what I'm saying? I got a Dodger hat. I'll wear LA. But shit, right now,
you hear me? You hear me? You see what I got on right here? This stands for LA, but the only thing in LA rock is the Dodgers, my nigga. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a baseball fan. I wear this because I'm from LA, not because I'm a Dodger fan. This motherfucker, even if it was blue or red, it's only because it's, you know, like you said, every hat has a meaning where we come from. That motherfucking B don't stand for Boston, nigga. That B don't stand. Wait. Nino, correct me if I'm wrong. That B don't stand for Boston on your hat, do it?
Hell no.
You feel me? I rest my case.
But I wore this shit so long, I'm a fan of them. I ain't from Boston.
But do you watch their games now?
Now I don't even watch baseball.
Okay, so you can't say you a fucking fan of them. You a fan of that hat, nigga. That's it. You don't give a fuck about that Boston team no more than you give a fuck about the Dodgers. Right or wrong?
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, I ain't got a problem saying that I don't give a fuck about certain sports. I'm not a full-fledged sports fan. This might give me some controversy, some feedback, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not here saying the Boston Red Sox or the LA Dodgers is trash. I ain't saying that. I'm saying I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if they rank number one. I don't give a fuck. I wear LA hat because I'm from LA, East Side, low bottoms. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be technical, nigga? You want to be technical, nigga? I'll tell you where I'm really from. You feel me? We ain't got to make it no misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this ain't what that's about. So, all right, let me get back to the convo, bro, because I'm taking it somewhere else it don't need to be.
I knew I didn't want to get you there, Blast.
I'm tripping. Whoop, there, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, there it is.
You know, let me rephrase this shit, grab something else to ask you. Okay, what motivates you to get up in the morning and start your day, like going to work or whatever, dog, today? Being that you mid-30s, you got a family, you done lived a life here today, like right now, you know where you at mentally in life. What motivates you to get up in the morning and do what you're supposed to do, my nigga? Or mentally, do what you do?
All right, look. Nigga, I got a gang of kids, right? A lot of them.
That nigga said,
start my drive.
Salute to the children, man, and real fathers, man. Hold on. Salute to the children and the real fathers that's being in that household raising them, bro.
Yes, sir. Blast, it's gonna take me back, man, to a juvenile again. I had my first kid, man, when I was 17, man. I was still thugging. I missed his first birthday. You know, remember I told you I always had money and shit? That shit was gone. So I had to start grinding. I got caught up for a dope case. I missed my first son's birthday. He finna to be 18 coming up next June. And came home. That fucked me up mentally. You know, I had I'm in Camp Miller, Kilpatrick. We had the family visits and shit, moms, and, you know, they was able to come. Ben lost BM. So just missing that first birthday, man. I was like, damn, how I do that? The shout out to Nut again, man. Your boy a real one, man. That nigga told me you got a kid, man. That nigga went and bought me a car. Nigga, you ain't finna be sitting on bus stops, nigga. You out here known this shit, nigga. You need to be whooping. You know, so I was gone. Come home, get violated. 3 months. Go to the county the first time. Missed out again for like 5 months. So then I come home. Nigga like, what you gonna do? Nigga gotta go get a job. I'm gonna go get a sack. Now, nigga, the little play going, nigga, you know, the flocking scene on that. I don't hit. I gotta do something, man. Not a kid. But I'm still immature. I'm still thugging. You know, gang banging. Wasn't thinking about my family. Like, and to be honest with you, like, I put the hood before my mama, my kids, and all that. I started having daughters. Year or two down the line. Another year or two. I'm like, man, y'all out here hanging with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the set, like, and what made me really say, Nino, sit down. You have to change. Because I got to get my kids away from this shit. Because my family, it's about 50 people that's really their family members on their daddy's side. That's from the set. Their mother's side, we just from 2 different blocks. It's about 20 of them that's from the set. So I'm thinking about how I thought about that shit. Oh, okay, my daddy, whoop, whoop, my uncle, whoop, whoop is whoop. Like, nah, man. I get this, nigga, we fit to break the cycle. You feel me? Like, fuck that.
Do you mind elaborating what year that was, around about what year that was when you had that?
2005, 2006.
All right, continue.
2005, 2006. Because I got out, went back to jail again. And then it's like, and I see it like, you know, I'm living in Watts though now. I finally get my first place. I ain't never had a place, ever. You know what I'm saying? I get low income. I moved to Watts. I'm on 107 nigga in Central by the county building.
City.
Bonnie Hunters right here. Front Street's over there. Grape Street. You know, I ain't never lived in Watts. I don't know, but I know what's going on. But I had to walk my kids to school at Compton Avenue every day. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch out for it. So I'm like, okay. By the time junior high, I start thinking about me. They're going to have to go to Markham. You feel me? Nigga, that's Central, nigga, for everything in Watts, nigga. That's Grape Street, Bonnie Hunters, nigga. Everything in Watts, nigga, got to go to Markham. I'm like, man, I can't let my kids go to this shit. You feel me? Like, not even that. Like, shout out to the homies. Like, I fuck with the Crips and Watts and all that. But my homies in Watts, like the Bishops, the Hunters, and, you know, the Circles, the Hosties, I'm like, man, I'm walking through. I got to walk through the Hacienda projects to take my kids to school. I'm like, man, I got to change this, homie. Like, this shit ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking about the shit I went through. So, I'm like, you got to switch up. But I was still immature. I'm still thugging. So they're like, Daddy, why every time, this will fuck me up though, Blast. Why every time you see your homies, they do this and you do this back? Now I'm having a little money. I'm riding around and shit, you know, we good, but nigga, I'm still living on Central, man. You know, you from Central, nigga, I'm 50. Nigga, I'm on Central, nigga, the hundreds, nigga, on 107.
And you say what year? That was 2005, right?
Nah. This, when I moved in there, you see, I got out 2005. I got the county, scrap the city. I got out 2007. Like, mom, like, we got the spot. Nigga got his first house, you know what I'm saying?
So when
where we stayed at, it was kind of like low key.
So when you
was right here.
All right, let me get to this. Let me get to this question, bro. I'm gonna start cutting your ass off and getting to the questions because I see I gotta whoop you on certain, so don't take it personal. But I'm still trying to get an answer to certain shit. All right, so around, you say that was 2000. What did you just say? What year?
2007.
All right, 2007. Around 2007 when you started taking it real serious with the music as well, right? You say around 2007 when you got your kids out the hood. So you thought.
Still ain't out
the
hood.
Thought. When you got your own place. When you got your own place, that was around 2007. You was doing music at that time. That's when you started really taking it serious? Or no?
Nah, not really. Because that shit didn't start to 2009, 2010.
Okay.
I was doing it, but I didn't go full-fledged yet.
So when was the 5, 6, 7, 8 song? What year was that?
That was like 2012, right? 2012. 2012.
Ask yourself.
2012.
That nigga say ask yourself.
I know for a fact.
Wait, did that nigga just say ask yourself, blood? Did that nigga just say ask yourself?
Yeah, nah, that's my guess. He know. Cause he just told me what year I moved to Watts. He knows. This is my nigga. Nah, look.
Hey, blood, you a fool for that one. And nigga say, I don't know, nigga, ask yourself.
Nah, he know, because
Hey, you stupid. I gotta take a drink on that one, dog.
Ask yourself.
On the east side, that was 2007.
Go to the east side and try to grow up, try to be a man. You feel me, Blast? Try to grow up and be a man, but a nigga was still young, gangbang. You know what I'm saying? So I finally get my own place. You know what I'm saying? Me and my family. I'm on the east side. So 2007, because that's the year I had my daughter after I had my first son, 2004, right? From there to about 2012, I watched a segment and they said, when I was on the yard, the homie little man come home, right? From Harvard, right?
My little man?
Nah, not little man B.I.P from the Villas. Little man from 6 Deuce.
Yeah, from 5'6".
Little man son from 6 Deuce, right? He ended up moving over there with me. And we both was like, you know, we fit to change. Like, we just got a camp, you know, nigga, keep going to jail, you keep whoop, nigga. You know, this a real homeboy. He like, nigga, you my nigga. Like, nigga, we gotta do different. You feel me? But we both over there together. You know what I'm saying? So what are we gonna do to change from stopping them? Because now, you know, nigga, it's the east side, nigga, they squabbing, nigga, they, you know what I'm saying, walking to school, nigga, I go through the haciendas, nigga, they gotta...
When, not to cut you off, okay, I understand. When did you get to that transition to where you moved off of there, and where did you move to? The reason I'm asking, because I got not a rebuttal, but I got to respond for that as on some grown-up shit, too. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when I realized to be a grown man, right, because I was trying to be a grown man, but I still gave my loyalty to the streets, right, even though I had my first kids. So it was to the point, man, you know, take your keys, nigga. You don't want to sit in the house, nigga. You go to work, you still want to go to the hood, whoop-de-whoop. You want to hang out with these niggas on the east side. You want to, because I feel like I'm a real blessed, so I'm hanging with niggas over here, and you ain't on no father shit. You feel me? So it took for not the music scene, not 2010.
Now, let me ask you a question. I heard you speak highly of your mom numerous times. Was your father involved in your life?
In and out. That's why I make sure I be a better one.
Okay.
It wasn't like it wasn't like it was more financially.
Okay.
You know
you said enough. You knew who he was. That's enough.
Oh yeah.
So you know, you said enough. Continue on, dog.
So my thing was, I don't want to be the nigga that's, because I do that sometimes, but that's not how I want to get down now as a man that I'm older. I don't want to be the nigga that's gonna buy you your shoes and get you all the shoes for school and, you know, help pay bills and shit, nigga. Fuck that financial shit, nigga. I have to have sit downs with you. I have to talk to you about girls. I have to talk to you about grades, you know, your talents and all that. You know what I'm saying? So where I really evaluated and got better as a man is when a nigga got like 28. So I thought I was gonna go to Antelope Valley. Right? So let me go out here. Yo, they moved. Nobody's in the hood no more. That was one goal accomplished. My kids not in the, you know what I'm saying? They ain't in the land with me. They not on the east side. They gone. We all gone. Said, nigga, this ain't far enough, nigga. This shit's still going up. You know what I'm saying? I'm running across niggas from junior high. And nigga, I go to class, go to Denny's, go anywhere. And they're like, oh, that's what you are. I'm like, nah. Okay. This ain't it. I'm still going to functions. I'm still out here, you know, relapsing, not on drugs, relapsing on going back on some gangster shit because somebody got shot or niggas calling the nigga and
Nigga want to come out and play Super Blood. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on, man, these kids. So when I really figured it out, when I got responsible, and I was like, only way you're gonna be able to do this, nigga, is if nigga, you go hit a lick, nigga. You get caught, nigga, like you got caught before, nigga, with a gang of dope, nigga. You're going down. You ain't gonna be able to do shit for them. You feel me? So figure out these other aspects or all these other reasons how you get some money. You know what I'm saying? So when it got to that, I was like, you know what? Man, I gave my whole life up for the set. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this mean more than that. So now it's like, nigga, fuck it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am, nigga. I am who I am now. So, nigga, I'm finna go get this shit for these kids, nigga, and stay out the way. See, now I'm smiling because I know this is where it's leading to. You feel me? Nigga, as long as they get this and get that, and nigga, everybody out the way, you ain't gotta go to them fucked up school districts I went to no more. You feel me? You ain't gotta go none of that shit. You about to go to junior high. My number one goal was my kids get out of elementary because I know what happened to me. Junior high, high school camp, you getting them the fuck up out of here. And accomplished that one goal. But even just a genetic.
Ain't no but. I salute you on that, bro.
Yes, sir.
And at that time, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, this round for the start running my mouth for a little bit, just a little.
Go ahead, Blast. I want to hear.
All right. Unlike you, I didn't grow up in the same situation. And you say you 87, so I was born in 70, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have the fortune to have my mom's there. I never met my father in person, never knew who the fuck he was until 2 years ago, I'm going to say now. And he passed before I got to know who he was. Yeah. Shout out to my relly. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up similar to everything you just said. The only difference was I didn't bounce around from school to school. I was forced to go where I was going. And between jail, getting out of jail, relinking with my only foundation, which was my mom's, getting into a school, the only school I had to go to was in a jurisdiction. She wasn't fit to go nowhere else. She had no tolerance, no.
And now that you say that, Blast, not to cut you off, it made me appreciate it more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. So I'm just saying that this is therapy for self. This is why I had these conversations, because you just shared, so I want to share with you. And at this time, if I'm able to share, then I can get this out to my folks that at the same time, it's not just here for you, they're here for me too. You feel me? And it's something that came up out of you. You triggered a certain response in me on something that I wanted to reflect on regarding my upbringing and compared to what you went through. I'm a Catholic. Fuck it. Let's go.
No, I hear you. No, it's real shit.
Because I said that because it's like
I need to know though.
The way I grew up, I didn't have the option to go from school to school. You feel me? I was barely able to go to that school. If I was lucky to get up in that motherfucker, I had to deal with it. And I mean, there's many niggas from Fort Trey, 40 Avalon, all them East Coast Crips, sets that was adolescents when I had to go to Carver and suffer and go through what I went through, dealing with them niggas, and them niggas running up in my class, me fighting. It was only so many niggas went to my school.
Flash, you know I fuck with you. Look, nigga had to go through that.
Oh, yeah. No.
Out that motherfucker.
Hey. I'm not saying you didn't, my nigga. I'm not knocking that. It was a different time then. The schools wasn't kicking niggas out like that because they barely had buses back then. You know what I'm saying? You had to deal with it. Nigga not come to school. We just gonna expel your dog ass till you get it right. Ain't no getting it right. By the time I get expelled, my nigga, I'm in them streets anyway. I get caught up out in the street trying to get money at a young age. Ain't nobody there to come pick me up. If you got locked up or picked up as an adolescent, there was always somebody they can call to come get you, right or wrong.
Yeah, for real.
I didn't go that option. Look. Think about what they do to a nigga when you have nobody to call. They can't let you go.
They're gonna send you to placement or send you to the halls.
So a nigga got to go through all that little process of jail until they put you in a placement somewhere. And once they put you in that placement, your first thing as a real street nigga, where the fuck am I?
I'm about to leave this mother.
I'm getting up out of here. I just need to know where I'm at so I know how to get to where I need to go.
Yeah,
however long that take, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just gonna hop a gate and just run to the street. No, they don't even know the fuck I'm at. And they gonna do his homework and say, okay, I'm here. We didn't have Google then. Nigga couldn't just pull up a map
and
all that. Phone and nigga had to figure out, okay, I'm where? Nigga, I'm from the east side. I might have been on the left side of the jungles, nigga. If I ain't never been there before, I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. I got to figure out where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So Sillmore and, you know, them camps and juvenile halls was a long way from where we was, you know what I'm saying? Let us go.
They see you out there. They gonna see you in the mountains.
And they gonna know you right off the, you know what I'm saying? It was a different vibe back then. Unlike now, niggas know just by social media, okay, you in Sillmore, you in Las Padrinas, you in niggas know locations. So, but anyway, I threw myself off. So back to the conversation at hand.
I know. Hold on, Black. I got you.
All right. Yeah, I need. Hey, let me do this for a second. Let me reset myself. So let me ask you this, bro. Do you remember that I mean, this kind of an ironic question, but I'ma still go there just in case for the people that don't know. You remember that song Hit Your Ricky?
Man, that shit was a hit, man. I had it. What I just passed. I was living in Watts with an Infinity truck. Playing that every day. Homies with Bonnie Hunters and Haciendas, and I'm like, man, why you playing that shit? I'm like, man, this shit hard. Go back to what I was saying, man, that shit hard. I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay. So
the Hunters
who did that song first? Was it who did it? You said the Grape Street dropped it first?
Hit Your Anything is from the Jordan Projects. The Bonnie Hunters had a song that has something to do with your rally, do your rally. And they had a dance. So the Grape Streets came out with Hit Your Ricky with a dance. To come back at the homies from Hunters.
But now you just said the Grape Streets came out with Hit Your Ricky first, but
yes, that's their copyright, that's their shit, that's their beat. That's their shit. If I could think, man, that boy name, man, I think
but you said the Bonnie Hunters had a version Hit Your Rally before.
No, it wasn't Hit Your nothing. It was Do the Rally or something Do the Rally. It's been a while, but the Hunters had a song called Something with the Rally, and they had a dance to it. And it was a cold dance. Little kids was doing that shit and all that shit.
It wasn't the same beat. It wasn't
Grape Streets came back with Hit Your Ricky.
All right, was it the same beat?
No, not at all.
So the Bonnie Hunters had a different beat.
Yes, it just has something to do with the topic. Like Hunters is doing a rally, you know what I'm saying, with a dance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm living in Watts.
I got you.
So the Grape Streets came with a comeback, Hit Your Ricky. When they came to Hit Your Ricky, it's different beat, you know, it's Hit Your, and that shit was hard. Like I was really playing that shit in my car, like to where the homies used to get at me from Circle City. I was like, well, why you playing that shit? Like I told you, the homies always get it. I listen, nigga, just because I'm from the other side, nigga, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Then that trends happened way after that. The Bonnie Hunters is the reason why they came with Hit Your Ricky. And Hit Your Ricky just blasted off. They got a song, they had a group like Rally Nation or something. And it was something like Do Your Rally, Do Your Rally. And they had to dance to that shit. And then the Grape Streets came with Hit Your Ricky. Like off a spin-off.
So then after the, how long did it take after Hit Your Rally or Hit Your Ricky, did Hit Your Rolling come out?
Oh man, that shit was hard too. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. Shit, next thing I know, like I say, shit, I'm playing that shit. A couple of months come by, it was Hit Your Rolling. Hit Your Rolling.
Did you when you heard the song? How long did it take after you heard the song before they put a visual up to it?
Nah. The visual came right with the song. That's why we had to do that shit ASAP.
Because was it any other reason? What sparked y'all attention to make y'all retaliate?
Remember I told you, Blast, if the shit hard, nigga, Hit Your Ricky was hard. Do the Rally, that shit was Do the Rally or something like that with the dads. That shit was hard. So it took off in the land, period. You feel me? So the Grape Streets came with a spin back, Hit Your Ricky. They had a dance. Then Hit Your Rolling come out. Well, Hit Your Rolling, I used to bump that too. I liked it. But when they start dancing and shit, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? The Bodyguards and Grape Streets is arch enemies, man. These niggas ain't dissed each other or said nothing. You know what I'm saying? They like, these niggas dissing. So it took like a couple of months, man, for even us to even, because I'm bumping all that shit. Because the shit hard. And then, they're like, man, them niggas dissing like a motherfucker, man. They shooting slugs. Niggas like, man, we ain't going that line. We ain't going that line. I'm like, listen to what he's saying. Like, nigga, the girls get the business. Like, nigga, the moves. Like, all right. So it took a while. Niggas like, fuck that, man. Fingers and DubC&CJMacShow, Big Nino and them was like, fuck, we finna hit our Brim. I'm like, yeah. So then I hit, I called Tony Wentz and then nothing, everybody like, fuck it, we finna make it Hit Your Brim. So that's how that shit went upon G1.
Okay, and when you first put the song down, was y'all intentionally? Did y'all know those gentlemen or have any, or it was just to care? What brought that onslaught? Because they wasn't your rival enemies, and was it the fact they just dissed Brim's family? Because personally, I like yourself, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little older than you. When I heard the song, I didn't feel no way about it at all.
No,
actually, I was doing music, and I was at the age of where I understand a motherfucker politicking. A nigga didn't have my hood whacked out, but I did see in videos where they had Inglewood niggas whacked out, so it was a younger generation.
That's the streets, you know. A nigga know that what it is. See, the whole thing with the music, a nigga never wanted to go on banging on wax shit. Nigga never, like I say, man, I can't, you know, that's a cold topic.
The reason I'm asking that, Nino, because the narrative is, I'm asking it for my clarification. My narrative is the nerve of these niggas, take these niggas beat. Because the way I looked at it, I'm gonna be honest with you, from my standpoint at that time when I observed it from the outside looking in, Hit Your Ricky came out, like you said, that shit was knocking. I didn't give a fuck who they was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck.
I'm down move. These niggas enemies, right?
So wait. So when the 60s came out and the way they took it over with the whole rolling car behind
I liked it. That shit was hard.
They did that.
I got offended, me personally, when they dissed the homies from the 50s. Like serving on the girlies. Like, come on, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm from V&G, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm really from V&G, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just say, you know, you're from Fruitown in the 30s. Nah, nigga, I'm from Van.
All of them.
Nigga, I be over like, nigga, that's my hood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all diss. I'm like, wow, like, nigga, Bodyguards and Grape Streets didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the Grape Streets came and Hit Your Ricky. They didn't even say, fuck your rally. They didn't do none of that. They're like, we're gonna hit our Ricky. Like, man, they dissed everybody that they beat with. Okay, well, y'all on us. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm still playing it. I know how to switch the words. But I used to bump they shit too. And my mom like, yeah. And they packed me eggs, said some cold shit. I'm like, okay. So nigga thought about telling the homies, man, y'all talking about going in this lane. Y'all want to talk about bitches and all this. These niggas going on this gang vibe, man. Them niggas dissing. Now, mind you, I never diss nobody. So I'm like, fuck it. You know, we had a little talk. Like, this beat hard as fuck. I've been bumping this shit since the Grape Streets came out with it. So I already know the beat already. I know that beat down pat because I play this shit. Play the 6-0 shit. I'm like, all right. So when they said, come on, nigga, I was nigga straight off the booth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're walking in the function like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? All right. Figures, you know, never hear my volume, always hear my Brim. No, nigga ain't this. Little shit went viral. I said, I told you niggas, gangbang songs, huh? But I'm in a stage of my life, I'm confused. I'm like, damn, I wanna be this, I'm involved in this, I'm out here. But nigga, y'all not fit to just keep on. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a deeper story than that. Cause nigga already knew we ain't gonna call the homie Joe, you know what I'm saying? He fucking with the niggas in the industry and shit. We ain't gonna even put him in this shit. But really, nigga, this, you know what I'm saying? This towards my homies to the 50s. And then, you know, the Harbors over there. And
because at that time, Nipsey was the spokesperson for the Crip community at that time, and he had not dissed nobody.
He used to say little shit. When Nipsey first came out, he used to say little shit. But you gotta remind you, I just told you he in my top 5. And this is one of my favorite rappers. Started rapping with J-Star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with the 60s. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't bother me. But then when I started hearing little shit, like, damn, y'all on, you know, the Hoovers and they, like, damn, I like that. Like, okay, we ain't even on that. But then, you know how it is, motherfuckers be running their mouth, and then the streets is talking like, hey, I let the music get at y'all like that, and you know, the fan base and the comments and all that shit. Nigga like, man, nigga, we finna hit this Brim, you know what I'm saying? And not like that, Blast, you know, nigga, we down moves, nigga, but we got a Brim walk that's different than a blood walk. So we like, fuck it, we gonna hit our Brim. And it went from that, man, to that shit was all like pumped up, man. That shit worked in both ways for everybody. But that shit was, for me, it was a publicity.
So what was more or less for y'all when y'all went and did it? It was more or less something to do at that time. It was no real agenda. It was just to be relevant at that time. It was no strategy.
It was a gang, nigga. Down there, every hood came with a hit or something. Just all that shit didn't go. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had a hit show. Niggas from the Valley, Wizard, Avalon.
Just for the record, I just want you to know that I did, before this conversation, I did take part in a conversation with the gentleman, Newport from PSC, and he did tell me that it was a bunch of songs outside of that, but me being the dinosaur that I am, like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100 on my own platform. And if I missed you, hold on. If I missed you when I make this statement, it's nothing personal. But I only know 3 songs that rung a bell at my time during the time that it was relevant, or that topic was relevant in my life, and it was Hit Your Ricky, Hit Your Rollin', and Hit Your Brimming. Man, look, expecting nobody else, nowhere else. I never heard your shit, so I can't even give it a
that shit was a trend. That shit was a trend, bro. That shit was a trend. You know what I'm saying? The Grape Streets got cracking with that shit. 6-0s took off. And Hit Your Rollin', Hit Your Brimming came out. And then after that, every hood came with something. But when you say 3 songs, it was probably the only ones that took off.
All right, let me ask you this. If nothing else, do you remember what year it was when Hit Your Brimming came out?
Oh, man, I didn't even like the motherfucking publicity that came. Not the publicity. I couldn't
What year was it? The reason why I'm at, or do you remember what year Hit Your Ricky came out?
2012, 2013, because that's when I moved. And
okay, so when did Hit Your Ricky come out?
2011.
Okay.
I was bumming
2011, I moved where I moved to at that time, which was the high desert. You feel me?
I was cool around that time.
I was done. I was rounding out my rap career. I stopped rapping in 2011.
Yeah.
By the time Hit Your Ricky came out, I'm leaving.
That was before Won't Stop Being the Blood, right?
Yeah, I had already did that, but I was trying to get it edited, mixed down, and shoot the video for it. We didn't shoot the video until 2012.
Yeah, that shit.
I think we shot the video in 2012.
That's what I'm saying. It was around 2012.
Yeah, it was 2012, 2013. It came out, but 2013,
I had my daughter. I had my kids.
It took me like
I was already a known face from that shit.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, by the time we did the song to the time it came out, it went through. Editing wasn't editing like it is today. It was more. It was more a longer wait process. And there was more shit to be done, and you depended on somebody else. Now everybody and their mama know how to record themselves, so I ain't gotta go to no studio to practice. Nigga, I can practice right here and take this shit right now. You mix it down and make it perfect. So right now I know how to edit my own shit, so I don't have to wait for nobody else to edit it.
That's what I'm working on now, man. I want to take the time. You know how you got extra time for not even frivolousness, it's extra time, man. Just play with this shit and ask for advice. Same way you do hustling or how to hit a lick or how to work good at a job or just ask for advice. This shit is getting, you know what I'm saying? Nigga don't have to go call nobody or, you know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, my next next statement. So how did the next project form with niggas just saying fuck it, we gonna attack these niggas directly? Because independently y'all had already attacked them individually.
Nah, nigga we already came with that volume 1, man.
But really, the first song y'all attacked them. I mean, y'all attacked them on more than one song?
Nah, hell no. This shit was all like defense, man.
So when y'all did Hit Your Rolling, y'all attacked them niggas.
Hit Your Brim was defense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but what I'm saying was when Your Down did it.
Your Down was already doing music.
Okay, but then is it all right? Would it be fair to say that them niggas knew y'all before then?
Man, motherfucker knew of Your Down. The whole streets knew of that, but motherfucker didn't know nobody personally because motherfuckers in 2 different eras.
So, like, what do you mean? They're not on your same age level?
Like, I'm the youngest nigga in Your Down.
Okay.
Like, actually, I'm the youngest one. Like, Fingers older than me. Telly's older than me. Like, you know, Nut, you already know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So there with me.
I have a generation with them dudes over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a
so,
like you say, different generations.
So you was the only nigga, basically what you're saying is you was the only nigga out your crew that was.
I was just a puppy.
But you was the same age as the nigga. You was in the same generation of the PNC niggas. Everybody else was a little older.
Yeah. No. I didn't say it like that. No.
No, the reason why I'm asking because if you're the youngest, then how old?
I'm the youngest out of them dudes, but I'm not even the same generation as the niggas my age. I'm in a whole different caliber. I'm generation is Telly and them and Fingers.
Okay, that's your generation. So all y'all in the same age bracket. You, Telly, and Fingers.
I'm the youngest, but me and Fingers probably is. Telly older. Telly wasn't even out for that shit.
Okay.
He was mad at me for that shit because he like, nigga, you fuck with them dudes. Like, nigga, you fuck with Jay Stone. You fuck with Baby Fast and all the niggas. Like, why you do that? I had to tell the nigga, like, come on, man. Defense, nigga. Like, nigga, I don't know the streets. Really, that shit was just messy, bro. Like, that shit was messy, man. Even Big U, certain ones called in, man. It was like, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't out here killing each other. We ain't out here. But the streets is talking. Oh, they dissed y'all. Like, nigga, like, this is, we don't ignore that. Same thing with them. Motherfuckers pumping it up. Oh, well, you hear what happened? The niggas just said, you know what I'm saying? When they came, what was that song? That shit was hard, too. I like that song, too. Stu. Motherfucker called that nigga, they said, fuck slowing down. Nigga had to pause that shit and rewind. That nigga said, fuck slowing down. We turn up. But the streets talking about, they say, fuck yard down. So that shit was all like, it was pumping that shit up, man. That's what that shit was.
Got it.
Honestly.
Okay. So when
I don't know y'all don't know us. You know what I'm saying? It's two different eras. But, the other eras know each other.
So let me ask you this, an honest question. Yeah, if you had to judge on the rate of popularity, which one do you feel y'all superseded? They hit your Ricky because they hit your Rolly after y'all did hit your Brim. Feel y'all superseded? They hit your Ricky because they hit your Rolly after y'all did hit your Brim.
Nah, popularity as far as what? Because
I mean, the reason they say, I was told by a member of the PNC was their whole reason for doing it. They accomplished what their reason was to go viral. Did y'all go viral?
They try to set up, man. Look, that is their whole accomplishment. The streets pumped that shit up, and they wanted to make it where we were supposed to do a show and do all that shit. Like, nigga, the real G's tapped in. Like, nigga, the G's from both sides. And niggas wanted to make that shit be something. And we was like, if we could be level-headed, and I'm going to be straight up on my kids. If we could be level-headed, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't never that. But we was like, what is your homies going to feel and our homies going to feel? Now we got to worry about getting these motherfuckers to feel some type of way because we doing this shit on something else. But then the homies, the young homies is out here doing what they doing. So I can't see that.
So
I don't know.
I never transitioned into something official. It just kept going, and then it ended up turning into the concept of deeper than rap.
Nigga, really from over there, like, nigga, come on, man.
I got you. So after that attempt of I'm gonna say calling a truce attempt from both ends. Listen, a truce attempt from both ends to accomplish a common goal, because that's what it would take.
I mean,
in order for two
niggas. The reason why the reason why I don't know about that, Blast, because everybody's different. Everybody have a mentality state. You know what I'm saying? I know how I stand as far as my section. I know how I stand in their section. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like everybody accomplished something. You feel me? Because it seemed like that was the whole point. You feel me? How this shit go from Watts to South Central to the Crenshaw district to the Vermont or over here, Van Ness? I don't understand.
Got you.
Really, all I did was get some views and, made my life worse. My nigga already been the face of the nation. Nigga already been, oh, that's Nino, that's Nino. Now nigga like, oh, you that nigga that's, you know what I'm saying? Now my niggas getting mad at me because I'm saying names and y'all not saying names. Then you said my name and then you do background check on the nigga. You Google the nigga and then my report card A+. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, so after that song dropped and y'all did the deeper in the rap, what provoked that?
Ah, man.
How did it go past hit your Brim?
Motherfucking, you know how bitches be messy and the streets be messy, right? So, man, I was just telling you, Blast. Niggas say, oh, they come back. They like, fuck Snore down. So I'm not tripping. I'm like, they said, what? This nigga listen to the song like, man, this shit hard. Like, the nigga, when you listen to the music. They didn't even say that. They said, slow down. But we take it as, oh, fuck slowing down. So now I feel like you dissing us like Hoovers. Like, you didn't diss it. Niggas ain't even no gang shit. You didn't diss the nigga label. Like, Snore. Like, okay. Well, nigga, fuck that. This shit deeper than rap. You feel me? And what fucked me up with that song is, man, because I'm a real nigga, I ain't never did 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas dissed the fuck out the set. I'm not gonna diss 6-0 because I'm not no fake ass nigga, and I could go to the 60s right now with real niggas, and nigga, and I grew up with real niggas, and I fuck with the 60s. So no homie from Brim can't tell me nothing about that. Niggas not who I am, and nigga, and I'm staying for that. You know what I'm saying? And I really, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna diss us? Nigga, all I said was fuck Crenshaw High School, nigga. Fuck the Cougars. I'm a Dorsey Dunn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say fuck whoopty whoop, wop, wop, none of that, because nigga, I be fake. You know what I'm saying? I go over there, I be over there, nigga. I fuck with certain individuals over there as a whole. So what about how we grew up in the community? Nigga really fuck with niggas over there. So I'm not for the dish your set. But I'm a real high school student, nigga, from Dorsey Dunn. So I said, fuck a Cougar. Them niggas said, Gordon, Gold Tree, USC 10 deep. And I'm like, wow. But is you niggas mad or not? You niggas mad. Because I can tell how your first verse was. Then they gonna send me on Conrad of all people. No, I like Conrad music. All right.
So Conrad wasn't your choice?
Nah, it's just, I guess I'm just the one, man, That's why they say we the best for last. But it wasn't no choice, man. It was the fact that motherfucking Stu, and I like that verse, I saw Stu, I be so, nigga, nigga said something. That nigga, he be saying little disses and little slick words. That nigga said, peel bananas. Nigga, oranges is hoes. That nigga said, peel something, and then take doodle brims on the weird like London and Warren. I'm like, damn, this in a set. Fuck it, let's gangbang rap. They didn't want to do that. I'm like, nigga, I'm tired of hearing these people in the streets talking about this shit. Nigga, come back, man. You know what I'm saying? And that shit kind of like fucked up my relationship with a couple of people from over there, man. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be looking for you, you know what I'm saying? Nigga mainline, county jail. Motherfuckers have been in classes and all type of shit together, man. I don't understand it, I keep it 1,000. Niggas be lying out here in these streets, man.
All right, my nigga, well, shit. I ain't gonna, unless you got something else you want to talk about.
I don't know.
We done been on. I appreciate the time, and I want you to know I'm saying this on camera that I got an open platform, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? People. Look. You know people like I know people, and you know people that I don't know. I know people you don't know. We gon' network, and that's what this platform is about. First and foremost, us reaching out to each other, using each other's platform. I'm gonna, do my part. You know what I'm saying? And continue to do my part. And who was that? You asked earlier. Hold on, I'm gonna conclude this shit. All right, 4, 3. And I'm gonna do my part, and as you continue to do your part, and we're gonna keep it moving, bro. Whenever you feel comfortable, desire to tap in, you got my line.
Come on, man. You already know.
If you see something that you have something to speak on about, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to hit your boy. We'll see what we can do to make sense.
Hey, you know what I want to do?
Go ahead.
I want to speak out as far as these young dudes, man, that like you say, different generations, different stations, different eras, talk. You motherfuckers, we gotta start guiding these dudes, man. They going different, motherfuckers got kids and shit, we don't want to guide them, but they're not keeping it historic with them, and they're not letting them know what it really is and why it is the way it is, and how to do a different route and do what to do, or how to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You asked me earlier, what would you do to do something different? What would and we need that, man,
Facts. Well, to be honest with you right now, the only thing that we got that's really making a dent in anything when it comes to our younger generation is the social media, because social media has more attention from the younger generation than the teachers. these days.
You know
what I'm saying? And when your son or your daughter knows their teacher got a motherfucking OnlyFans page, you know what I'm saying? It is, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of different shit going on in the generation difference right now. So that's a whole nother conversation. I wanted to conclude that since we ended, I was gonna do this. Hey, I appreciate you coming out. Don't hang up, but I appreciate you coming out, you know, tapping in with your boy on Gconnet, my nigga.
Hey, man, I appreciate you too, Blast. Hey, you know, it's always been love, man. Kind of made me feel good, you know, reaching out my little story and shit. This shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga come from the trill and the real, man. We gotta give it to the real, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got these people out of state and, you know, people that don't understand or they don't know, you know, breaking that shit down.
Right.
They don't understand why people do what they do. They think this shit is all crazy. They don't understand why people join neighborhoods or why people change their life or why people out here full-fledged, you know? We got to give it to them, man. And that's the reason why we had this, to reach out to this world. Because me and motherfuckers going to be watching. It might not even be our district. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So they need to know what it is and see what it's about. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay, so with that being said, my nigga, like I said, I appreciate you coming out. On that note, you want to tell the folks where they can find you at? Because, I mean, what, you give you a plug right now?
Oh, man. You know me, man. Find me on Google. Incognito. Nah, this player. I got to do that fuck with blasting niggas.
If you don't want it, we can keep it moving.
Nah, man.
We ain't finna get
5, 6, 7, 8, man. You know, iTunes, Yard Down the Gladiators, all them platforms. This up and coming. So catch me on Gconnet, nigga.
You feel me?
All right, y'all, it's your boy JT Turner, man, the comedian. I just want to tell everybody thank you for tapping in with my folks from Gconnet. Yes, indeed. These fellas right here, they actually bring a perspective from a different generation with real conversations. And you know your co-host of Fire. Give it up for my main man, G2Bs, and my man D-Nail. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel, man. It is Fire, where they bring real conversations with real people, kind of like myself, comedians, artists. Just get a real perspective, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of twist in it. So just want to appreciate everybody, tell everybody thank you for tuning in. It's your boy JT Turner Comedy on all social media. Hit me up, man. I appreciate you.
With D and G2Bs, a generation conversation. If you ain't got the patience, you don't.